Sick nasty. All right, what's up? I'm Connor.
And I'm Avi.
I'm Andy.
We have Andy behind the mic today.
Got a new intern.
You
Hello.
can't see him in the frame though.
It's okay. I'm ugly.
So yeah, did you watch the Clemson game at all last
Are you
night,
not
Avi?
even gonna tell them what podcast they're listening to?
Who the fuck cares podcast?
Who the fuck cares?
Why do they fucking care about the
podcast?
name?
That's your guys' name?
Who the fuck cares?
Really?
Podcast.
That's the name?
So
That's what I
Avi,
got myself into?
did you watch the Clemson game at all last night? What time did you go to bed last night?
6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, and was that your curfew or
No, I am currently jet lagged.
from Egypt?
That's not how you pronounce it. It's Africa.
No, we had some people over last night. We were just watching it. It was kind
I
of
was
it
there.
was a good game up until
Wasn't
halftime.
Yeah, it was like 40 something.
Well, I
Not
think
even
Clemson
half.
started out like 17-7 on their run, and then got outscored like 35-10 or something dumb like that.
Yeah, it was a bad blowout for Clemson.
But yeah, I mean, I was rooting for Clemson, so it was kind of upsetting. But I really didn't have much to get into the game. So
There's the Clemson quarterback has long hair.
Trevor Lawrence, sunshine,
Sure. And then the other dude is also white but short hair.
looks like Macaulay Culkin.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you never get that connection? Before? Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah. No, on the topic of news, or not news, sports.
Inter Milan won today.
Nobody cares.
4-1.
Literally nobody cares.
Versus Cagliari. Lukaku with the brace. Borja Valero with one. And
Who the
Andrea
fuck-
Ranocchia
That's it. Podcast over.
with another
No.
goal.
No, WNBA salaries got upped. So to a whopping, I think the max that they can get, or the average, I take that back. The average is, let me pull this number up.
I saw some
For top players, it's going to be $500,000. I'll give you a nickel if you can tell me what the league minimum is for the NBA.
minimum for the NBA?
NBA, the men's National Basketball Association.
Now, these salaries are per year, right?
Yeah.
$250K.
251.
You guys are gonna need. You guys need a. You almost need a. You need more than double that. $582,000
Is the minimum
is the minimum. That's not
Wow.
counting two-way.
that a person can play per year.
That's per year.
So let me.
What are you looking up?
I'm gonna because
But-
soccer salaries are usually per week. You know?
But what that's saying is that it is for the worst players in the league. I mean, the guys that are signed year by year, that get the two-week contracts and then end up getting signed, are making more than the top level WNBA players on average.
Well, look, salary should be based upon how much views. You know how many views,
Oh no, I fully agree.
right?
Yeah, I fully agree. Just every time I see that,
But I understand the point that I guess NBA is already popular, so their salaries don't need to be based on views.
I think also the argument too could be made. WNBA, I mean, look it up. It was founded in the 2000s. I mean, it's a really new league. So for them to want to come in here and start making as much as a league that's been around and has absorbed multiple leagues in the past, has a wider global reach, has twice the amount of games, has the WNBA has half the amount of teams. There's not as much revenue there.
What about soccer? Because the female soccer players get paid way less than the men's.
Nobody cares about soccer, just in general, men's or women's.
Avi, you're a big soccer guy. Men's soccer gets less views, but they get paid more. How do you feel
No,
about
men's
that?
soccer get way more views.
No, they don't.
We're talking about U.S. only.
Yes, U.S. only.
No, I'm not talking about U.S. only because soccer's not a big sport. In the
When
US.
was the last time you watched a U.S. other than
don't watch
national team?
soccer.
Other than the national team, because everybody in the U.S. watches the
I don't
national
watch
team no matter
MLS.
what.
like
What?
MLS?
Yeah, when was the last time you watched a
Sometime
because there is now there's a women's professional soccer league in the
Mhm.
U.S.
Mhm.
Yeah, the women's
I-
soccer team.
I don't
Don't think I
watch,
can name.
but I follow the interwomen's team
You do?
Mhm.
Why don't you watch?
because I can't.
Is it not
Because
streamed?
No.
Well,
at
it's
least,
like
at least
literally
I
not
can't. I can't find it because we're also the interwomen's team is fairly new. They're not new, but we're not great. We're only starting to rise now, but I keep up with them.
Name 18 other players.
Oh, I
then.
couldn't. Simply.
There's Lukaku.
You poo poo.
No, it's just I find it interesting because my mom is a huge fan of WNBA. She played college basketball, so of course she's a fan of basketball still.
Makes sense. You're like fucking 6'7".
6'5".
65.
Yes, I'm eligible for AARP. No, so she's a huge fan of it. Other than that, I don't know somebody that, religiously watches. I mean, there have been times where we've had our whole family together, and she's had it up on her phone. Even my aunt, who played basketball, she didn't play college, but
Look, I mean, everything has an audience, dude. Like, there's like, if you compare to TV stars get paid a lot. A lot of TV.
that Michael Scott was making like twice.
Michael Scott.
Yeah, Steve Carell.
Okay.
Yeah,
There you go.
I just wanted to make sure.
Steve Carell. Yeah.
Carol.
Either way, he was making like over $1 million per episode, which is something insane, like 100 times what an average regional.
No,
salesman
but not
makes.
even like mainstream stuff. Like there's so many networks now with so many TV shows, and so many of them, like, it just seems like there's a new TV show being made every fucking week, right?
And
Well,
it's
yeah,
the
'cause
same TV
they-
show, just with different characters.
Yeah.
Well, because it's fully also.
Okay.
Also, you're right. It is the same TV show with different characters. If you look at, go back to The Office, if you look at how many shows have branched off of that, not like with the characters, but have been the same shit just regurgitated. You got, off the top of my head, I can tell you right now, Superstore USA or Superstore. I don't know if it has a USA.
Oh, is that the one where they're wearing the blue vests?
Yep, that's where they wear the blue vests.
Yeah,
Since
that's
they work
exactly
in
I
like
watched
the.
that. I was like, yeah, this is The Office.
It's exactly what it is. They have the same characters set up. They don't do the wacky like looks at the camera where they go.
Yeah, but it's like
But I forgot we had a camera that I could look at to do it. So, but it is the same where it's developed into so many new shows that are that same style that you watch it and you're like, I think I've seen this before, but who the fuck is playing that character?
I mean, like all the shows about like crime and like
I
the
love all
like
those shows.
NCIS.
I fucking love those
Dude,
shows.
what was the big meme? Dun dun. What?
Oh,
TV
Law and
show
Order
is
CSI.
that?
Special Victims Unit.
Oh,
No.
that was Law and Order. Yeah,
Yeah, Law and Order.
SVU.
Dude, that has like 15 seasons or some
Yeah,
shit.
no, and
Yeah.
I love that shit.
It's like I think it's still on, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
It
still
might
on.
be.
They have like, I think Ice-T's still on it.
Is he
He's
actually?
for sure still on.
Yeah,
That's,
he's
Dude.
still on it. Mariska Hargitay, who plays fuck, I can't remember her name, but she's like the main character. She's still on it. Other than that, I don't think there's anybody from the main cast. Grey's Anatomy is kind of like that same thing where it's on
Yeah.
its 8th.
It's on
I
it
mean, I've seen it all, so it's on. I think it's
15th, I think.
no, it's on like its 16th,
16th
17th.
now. Oh yeah,
18th,
16th. Because
something like that.
and one of the main dudes is like he just said that it's gonna be his last season.
They only have like 4 characters from the first episode. That's honestly impressive.
Yeah.
To be doing the same thing for 15 years.
I mean,
I
same
say
with,
that,
Same
It's
with
kinda good.
NCIS.
Look,
NCIS
like-
has
like-
been
but when I
around since
graduate, I'm going to be
2000.
doing the same thing for
Special
40
Victims
years.
Unit it's old, at this point. I remember I watched on Netflix, and they didn't
What?
even have like the first like season. They had like
For what show?
Special Victims Unit, SVU.
Mm-hmm.
I just remember they had like seasons like 10 through like 13 or something. Binge watched all of those. Was bored. Was like, okay, I got it.
Part of the fun of it too, though, is that they get a lot of new actors. That if you were to look back on it, it'd be interesting actually to look at all the actors that have been on it that were not famous when they were on it. But then they also get a bunch of these guys who are like, holy shit, that's such and such. What are they do? They
They
rape
had,
somebody in the TV?
Yeah, you gotta like
They had Kevin Schmidt, not Kevin Schmidt, whatever the
Kevin
lead
Spacey?
singer. No, the lead singer of Big Time Rush was on one of those. Yeah, the kid with
That's
the
one
really
shows I'm
ugly
watching
one.
again.
The really ugly one.
the which one?
They
The
were
really
all
ugly one?
super hot. I don't know what you're talking about.
The blonde one, the like leader guy.
Yeah, the leader dude.
Yeah, he wasn't that hot compared to.
He had a
the
really
others.
big nose.
No.
Compared to like
I'm fucking with you.
compared to the one dude with the
Andy's our resident hot boy expert.
hey,
He does look at boys a lot.
I'll
and go,
I'll tell
"They're
you if a
hot."
man is hot.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
I will
We are
tell you if a
totally
man is hot.
accepting of
Andy, you have something to tell us?
everything.
You are not hot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I am.
Yo,
Yeah, I am.
yo.
Yeah, but I have a cool mug.
said you're not hot.
I want to show off the mug of the day. I think I might start, not of the day, but of the week. We got Mr. Blue M&M.
Dang, if we had a better camera, I would totally zoom in on that.
It tastes like I'm drinking warm milk.
Did you ever drink warm milk as a child?
No.
Yeah, I
Living
actually,
together.
in India, you heat up your milk.
Well, yeah, because it's not pasteurized, isn't it?
I don't fucking know.
What do you think heating it up to 98 degrees is gonna do for the milk?
Kill the bacteria.
It kills bacteria.
But not enough.
If you boil it, yeah.
Yeah, but it's just a difference of it's a.
But we don't. No. Like, because I moved here when I was 3, and my parents used to serve me fucking cereal, which was with warm milk.
Oh.
Did you like help unpack and everything? Or were you just like one of those shitty people that just sat there while everybody else did all the work?
Unpack?
Yeah, when you moved here.
I was 17.
When
No, I was
You
3.
moved here 3 years ago.
Your English is really good.
I moved here
That's
3
pretty
years ago when
mediocre.
I was 17, and I'm only 13 now.
it's that biomath.
No, but like fucking milk always used to be microwaved, and then I realized when I grew up, wait, this is fucking yuck. Cold milk is fucking just 20
So
times
much
better.
So did you ever microwave the milk and put some ice cubes in it?
I was just
No,
gonna
'Cause I
ask
feel like
that.
you were dumb enough to do that.
No, I just simply took it out the fridge and drank it.
But did you ever
So
play?
they even microwaved it from like they got it from like Kroger or like fucking grocery stores. They were like, no, it's still not safe. Or do they?
No, they just like it warm.
Okay.
Like whenever we go to a restaurant, they don't get ice in their water.
I can't
Well,
do
my-
that. Actually, I can do that. I like doing that because it's always coming out cold. I can't do it
Like
if
I-
it's a room temp drink. I hate
Yeah, like
room temp.
I have my dad's teeth and he has sensitive teeth. So like I don't get ice in my drinks 90% of the time.
Well, that's like if you go out to a restaurant, you really don't need ice.
Yeah,
for
you really
most things. Especially like let's say you get any soda from like the soda machines, it's already cold as hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and in theory, the ice is for longevity, right?
Yeah.
So it stays cold over time.
No, well,
Can I
But
call a pause on
then
this
waters
real
it
quick
down.
and point out that we in not even 12 minutes went from WNBA all the way to fucking ice.
okay, but where
There was no logical jump there either.
Dude, iced tea.
Yeah, I was just about to say we said iced tea, and yet we somehow went past that, and we're now at fucking ice.
Okay, but how about ice
Honestly,
and
who the
milk?
fuck cares what we have to
Ice
say?
is an important thing.
Ice and milk though. Yes or
Ices?
no?
I never put ice in milk.
Wait, ices?
Hi, sis.
Do you like violence?
No.
That was the worst joke you've made yet.
But-
Ices.
Ice and milk. Connor, what is your opinion?
Some Navi would
Okay,
do.
I never said I put ice in milk. Connor said that.
It's okay, buddy.
No, I know.
We
but
know.
What is your opinion?
Ice and
on
milk,
it?
fucking gross, dude. That's just like watering down your milk. Who would do that?
I mean, you warmed your milk up, so
No, water down.
yeah, I know, but you warmed your milk up.
That's not.
That's
having-
a more normal thing. I never did it. I don't get the allure to it
look.
because
that's
I'm a milk lover. I will go through a gallon of milk in 2 days.
It's the same thing as drinking hot chocolate, just no chocolate, just hot.
Wait, so why are you defending this now?
I'm no, because it's not
He's a
bad. Fucking milk always used to be microwaved, and then I realized when I grew up, wait, this is fucking yuck. Cold milk is fucking just 20
So
times
much
better. Fucking ice in your milk, dude.
I don't do that.
What's the difference?
No, but like that's. It's not because there's nothing wrong with cold milk. But first
Yes,
of all,
there is.
I want you guys to know
why
that
do
I'm
you
just
need to
doing
put
this to get
ice
them
in your-
going.
Why do you need to put ice in your milk? How much fucking milk are you drinking? For you need it to be cold over a long period of time.
Yeah, when I go out for a day on the lake, I get my swimsuit, my life jacket, and my gallon of ice milk.
Also, that's
You don't get your flippers.
No, I don't get in the water. I'm scared of water.
that's
But
like
why are you putting on your swimsuit?
In case I fall in the water.
I like play the sand, the moist sand.
Yeah.
I only go on
we just
low
lost.
tide.
We just lost all of our listeners by you saying that word.
We don't have listeners.
You're right.
Let's be very real.
This podcast isn't even coming out. What
Want
are
to know why we don't have
talking about?
listeners? Because we've had now 3 different people that were going to listen to the podcast have helped us. So they've been sitting in the room. They're like, why the fuck do I need to listen
Hey,
to
I'm
this?
gonna
at this
listen to
point?
this. You gotta
I'm
watch
probably
your
never gonna-
shit in order to get better.
I'm probably never going to listen to this.
I'm gonna listen.
Well, I fucking have to listen to this.
How does my voice sound?
I can't hear you.
How's
Like
my
I,
voice
when
sound? Like
you edit
Oh, it
it.
sounds fine.
How long did it take you to? That's where we need it. We need to tell the viewers how long it took you to edit, so we know our schedule.
Look, we'll have our schedule. Look, we're releasing 4 off the bat with a intro video, which you will have now seen
2, 3, 4.
as a callback. So I'll give a schedule by the 4th one because I need to know my schedule for school today. Big stuff, by the way. We just had
our second day of school.
our second day of school.
How was that just? It's Tuesday. How was that?
Dude, it's been
What made you think about that?
It's been a long fucking week.
Avi's made it to all of his classes. I'd like to report out to 2 very special listeners. That's his parents.
Steve. That's actually one guy, Steve. And also
Steve.
Max.
No, but we're very proud of Avi.
Yeah.
He's the smart one in this duo.
Well, today was easy because it was just one. It was a 3-hour lab, but
Hey, I have a 3-hour lab today too.
yesterday was a bunch of classes.
The rest of my week is looking pretty nice.
What am I doing tomorrow? I don't even know my classes tomorrow.
Did you hit the button to keep it recording?
No, I didn't. We've been talking for 20 minutes now, and nothing has been recorded.
We're at 15:45.
Scared
Well, I
the
just didn't see you. Okay, for the
I just
listeners,
look over and I see Avi's
Avi
face.
over here bought a very nice camera. I mean, a very nice camera. It's just not for like recording.
Yeah. It's a
So it
DSLR.
shuts off after the shutter closes after what is it? 10 minutes,
Roughly
30
10
seconds.
minutes. So
maybe we should just do an audio podcast
So-
for now, and then go into video later.
well,
No,
I
see,
just
we wanna
bought
do
this
video
fucking
because
thing,
that's
so
the
we're doing
easiest
video,
way.
dog.
That's the easiest way to get viewers is on YouTube.
Yeah, I mean, it's nice that Anchor puts our stuff on a bunch of different platforms and helps promotion and stuff. But I've always
Anchor, if you
like
want to sponsor us too.
I like editing. I took film for 4 years in high school, so
How are you at Photoshop?
decent,
Could you make me another one of these posters with
easily.
my friend Cade's dog?
Yeah, easily.
Shim doesn't want to be named, I guess.
Really.
Yeah. Remember I was saying their name yesterday, and they held up. See my name?
Oh, they did.
I think they're embarrassed of me.
What is their pronoun? Can you repeat that?
Shim, she, him.
Okay.
But yeah, I want to get. I ordered another one of these, and I want to get a wall of just 4 of them. It's gonna bang, anyways. But I want to get a wall of them, and I would love to get her dogs in one of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll get back to you on that one. I think I'm going to. No, wait, never mind. That's
But
boring.
yeah, first day of classes,
Second.
second day of classes. Jesus. Yeah, I was gonna check my schedule for tomorrow.
Yeah, how's the rest of your weeks looking?
Let's see. Tomorrow's my worst day.
Tomorrow for you sucks. See, I'm lucky lucky and unlucky because I'm in construction management here at Purdue. We are I believe the only course in the nation to have a 9-credit class, which is fucking ridiculous.
So how many hours a week is that?
12 hours. 12 hours in class every
Jesus
week.
Christ.
So I'm only for last semester, this semester, and then depending on what I end up doing next year, I'm in 3 classes. So it's, it's nice. I only have 2 classes a day. Friday I only have 1 class, and it's you get all your work done in class. So like today I did 2 hours of homework, but we just did it in lab and had to turn it in then. So I mean it's really nice.
So that kind of leads me to a question that I had for you guys. What are your plans past college?
Couldn't fucking tell you, dog.
Honestly, same.
So you know those strippers at Vegas? I'm gonna be one of them.
And I'm gonna be the
Patron.
pole. I'm the
A little
pole.
pull.
Yeah.
I-
Today,
No, it's a good question. You know,
Today-
there's plans, but there's so much that you can't plan for. It all depends on where you get hired at.
where you get high at?
This summer, no, I'm gonna be in Illinois this summer. So first summer living
Yeah.
away from home.
You got an internship.
Yeah.
It's paid, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you're set.
So
Avi, how are you looking?
I am here this summer taking classes.
I
You're gonna go
know
to
what
all
my
of them,
life is
right?
looking like right now.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what my life is looking like right now for the summer.
See,
Probably just gonna sit at home and
see, that's fun. Like the year that you really should be getting a internship
Is
is
now.
junior summer. No,
No,
junior
Well,
summer.
No,
well,
it's
yes,
now.
but also I'm gonna tell you right now.
Well, yeah, this is
It's
junior
it's
summer.
nice having them before that.
Yeah.
Because I worked at a different company last summer, ended up not going back to them, and like I said, I haven't worked with this company yet, but everything that I've seen on them I've really liked. So the hope is that I'm gonna go to them for this summer, and then go into them next summer, because then I go in and I can potentially get a higher starting salary because I'll have 800 hours of experience with them. They don't have to train me. They don't have to do any of that.
Yeah, that's true.
And so it's something that I could, day one of senior year, know where I'm working after that. Yeah. And so that's just a huge weight off your shoulders. Whereas, and I get that in like bio and all, or any medical field, it's so much harder for you to get an internship.
Yeah. Well, see, the reason I'm not worried about this summer is because I did something last summer.
Yeah, so you have something on your resume.
Yeah. That was a bitch.
But it's fuck, what was I gonna say? No, it's just for us, we have to have a certain amount of internship hours, so they set us up. I mean, there's 400 people in my major here, something roughly. We had almost 200 companies come and talk to us because they wanted to hire us, and I'd say probably 150 of those were willing to take underclassmen, and probably 140 of them were willing to take freshmen. Yeah. So really, just work experience at all looks good for you, but it's not something to stress over. I think especially if you're in that medical field, they get that you're not going to be able to get that. Whereas the field that I'm in, if I don't have an internship, they're like, what the fuck are you doing? Why aren't you working?
Yeah. For me, it's kind of different because I'm an environmental science major, and it's relatively new. Like I think this year is the most amount of kids we've ever had in it, and it's like 120, I think. Last year we had 100. And it's like, so like all these career fairs, like they don't really know what to look for with us. It's a lot of, like we see that you're going through all these like, science classes like chemistry, like I'm taking Orgo right now. Had to take soil sciences last semester, and it's like you get a very good broad spectrum of things that you're good at, or at least that you learn, but it's like you never really master anything,
Dude, can we talk about Orgo for a sec?
About what?
Orgo?
Oh,
dude.
Who do you have?
Oh, I forget her name already.
Oh, you have a
I'm
girl?
in the smaller one. So there's two classes. There's the big class.
I think I'm in the big one.
Yeah, so I'm in the smaller one.
My professor does not speak very
not the text from, but the one that I typed.
I can't read that. Yeah.
My professor does not speak very good English, and he is very quiet.
Gotta love it.
See, we got lucky then. We have an old lady, but she speaks completely coherently.
Yeah, like not. I don't care if you're foreign or anything, but when it's a hard class like that,
dude, same. I know. I understand that. I remember I took Earth Sciences last year. Like, bless her heart, she's trying her heart out, but I can't understand you, man. Yeah. And that's a big thing.
Yeah, and it's like he's been here for 17 years. I mean, all the props to him. I'm sure he's a very nice person, but I feel so bad because I feel like I'm gonna do bad because I can't
fucking understand.
Yeah, I have a language barrier on top of an already hard class.
Yeah.
Oh, and
also,
we had that last semester. A lot of them were foreign teachers, and it was just difficult to understand them. And then they also didn't use a microphone because fuck that, I guess. In a classroom with 140 people, but we were all spread out because it wasn't like a lecture hall. It was in our library at Walk.
Oh, really?
So it's like those wheelchairs. So like you're in the corner and you're like, what are you saying?
Yeah.
But also Orgo, there's like no wiggle room, dude. You lose more than 50 points, you're at a B.
Really?
You lose more than 100 points, you're at a C.
Really?
The lucky thing.
Up with that?
Orgo.
Wait. Which one were you?
I was in 291. That was a hard. I think I had like a B- or a B.
For us, an 85% is considered an A.
An 80. Yeah.
85%.
Wait. You're in 257. Oh. Do you know what the difference is? I didn't text you back.
Numbers.
I don't know what it is. That's why I asked you. I can give you like our schedules, and we can like the syllabus. I mean.
I forgot about. So are you in a curve?
Kind of. It's not. It's like the curve is already built into the class though. It's because it's like an 85% is an A, 70 is a B, 55 is a C, 40 is a D, anything below 40 is an F. So like you get some wiggle room, but it's like there's like no homework. There's
same. That's what I like.
I really hope we're scaring some high school kid right now. I hope he just stumbles upon this and he's like, man, college is going to be fun and everything. And then we're like, yeah, every class is built to fuck you pretty much.
We can talk about some.
here it is.
Happier stuff.
Here it is built to fuck you.
So Andy,
Math department.
Andrew, I've got a good story for you.
Okay, I'm listening.
So you remember when my co-host Avi and I went to U Chicago?
No.
Yes, you do. When we went to the concert.
Oh yes.
Yeah, and
No,
you guys
so let's give him a full background.
Okay, so we went to this September, right? Yeah, it was
Yeah,
September.
it was.
Went
28th.
to a Chance the Rapper concert in Chicago. We stayed with our other friend's sister. That's a rap.
barely
And
see that in frame,
when we
but-
were doing that, I'm used to concerts that I go to ending at like 11 in boring ass Fishers. It's fucking nothing, and like the place has nothing near it. So the concert ends, and you're like, okay, well, we're done. Well, we were in Chicago. We decided the concert ended at 10:15. First of all, that was weird. Loved the concert, but it ended early.
Yeah, it really did.
So
It
we're
was a
like,
fun concert.
well, my friend Avi over here swore up and down that he had friends at U Chicago.
Hold the phone immediately.
So no,
Hold
nope. I'm telling the story.
No,
I'm telling
no. I am interjecting right now.
No, you gotta listen.
You know why? I didn't. You asked me.
Yeah, I said
To
do
text
you,
my
no,
friends.
because you had said something. You were like, "Oh, I've got friends at U Chicago." I'm
I
like,
do.
Oh, you should. You're like, yeah, you should text them.
I'm like, okay.
And so he texts them, and they're like, "Yeah, we've got to move for tonight." I'm like, "Okay, awesome." So our other friend, and Andy didn't want to go, so we ended up going. We ended up Ubering out there. First of all, we were fucking right. If you walked 2 blocks down the road, the Uber was not surcharged, and it was a 2-second wait. So we were right on that one. No, wait.
No,
So we go there.
No,
And,
I can explain that. That's my fault. That is my fault.
And so we get the Uber, we go there. We're like, all right. So we get halfway there, and Avi goes, well, yeah, I think we can get it in. We're like, are you? Okay, well, fine. We're getting in. We get dropped off. As we get closer, he's like, oh, my friend's not responding. We're like, well, fuck, we can't go back. So let's just keep trying.
But we couldn't go back because there's a little bit of tension between the groups. Because
you don't know the amount of shit that we talked about, y'all.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
Oh really?
So
No. You got to explain. Like so
they were full on pissed.
they were pissed
Well,
because
okay, no, I wasn't pissed. I was just, this is dumb as fuck. I want to go home. And then David was pissed, and so I was like, all right, well, I guess I would take sides now. Because if you remember, I said, are we gonna bitch and moan, or are we gonna do whatever?
Yeah, that's why I
Well,
was like,
I mean,
I'm
but
like, we're
the-
here in Chicago. It's the fucking nightlife.
but they were also pissed for a reason because we had to leave the next morning quite early. And if we
ended up leaving at like a reasonable hour though.
It was like,
like
it was
9:30.
9.
yeah, I mean, okay, look, if you go out to a party, like you start Ubering at 10, you're not coming home until like 2, 3.
Yeah, and you
Dog, I
went to
can
like the
promise
south
you.
side of Chicago.
And dude, everybody in the car slept.
No, I can promise you, I didn't.
I didn't.
I
sleep.
slept. I
There,
passed
you were the only
out.
one that slept. I can
No,
promise
Kate-
you, there have been
Kate
nights.
slept.
There have
Kate
been
slept.
nights where we've done stuff. I went to bed and then I went home and got up on the roof and cleaned out gutters.
Okay, but David had to drive back.
So yeah, so I get him not going, but so either way, so we get there. He's not hearing from his friend, but we know the house that it's at. So he's texting. He's got 2 friends there. he's texting him. We aren't getting a response from him. So we're like, fuck it. The other friend left the party, but he was gonna go back, so we were just gonna link up with him. We couldn't get a hold of him, so we went to Insomnia. And this was after 30 minutes of being on campus. And then so we're like, the whole time we're like, well, we can't fucking go back. I guess we're just gonna find somewhere to sleep. It's chill. We'll link up with his friend. He'll let us sleep at his place. So friend never responds. We're sitting out on the street. I'm like, oh, I can text my sister. Wait, nope, she was in Spain. So I'm like, well, fuck there. And so the whole time he's freaking out, I'm just laughing because I'm like, we're fucked. Like, who cares at this point? I just want to have a good time.
Oh yeah, I was freaking out. I was
you
having
were
a
freaking
full-on
the
mental breakdown.
You were having a mental
Avi,
breakdown.
you always freak out when
Well, okay.
you have
And
real
so-
bad social
well, so then-
anxiety.
Okay,
So
no.
then
Just
fast-
imagine this though. I don't know where the fuck I'm gonna sleep, dude.
So
That's
I'm
scary
like,
as
I'm like,
hell.
there's
because we
libraries.
told y'all not to come back.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, no, they straight up told us, they were like, don't fucking come back tonight. Don't expect to come back tonight. We're not gonna get you. So I'm like, there's libraries. I've been in the library here for 18 hours. I mean,
Couldn't get into a fucking library for the
we
life.
could have found somebody. I'm confident. So fast forward an hour. So we're there for an hour and a half. Still haven't gotten into the party, the little shindig. And so we finally, it's like the end of the night. we're like, fuck it, we're just gonna pay and go in. Just absolutely fuck it. We're gonna find your friend in there. We're gonna be fine. We see your friend. He goes, oh hey Avi, and pats him on the shoulder and then walks away. So I'm like, oh, so
no,
this kid,
no, you told her. I found him in the party, went over there, had a conversation with him
yeah,
for about
weak-ass
5-10 minutes.
conversation. No, it was not 5. It was maybe 5.
Well, because I had to meet his friend. I met another girl that she went to the same high school with me. I talked to him for a little bit. It wasn't.
saw
It
the
wasn't. Yeah, she was there. It wasn't. Ooh, hey,
Okay.
Avi.
Well, I can tell you right now that it wasn't 10 minutes because we were not in there for 10 minutes.
That's true.
Cracked open a can, drank it. Friend got pissed, takes my phone, and calls them. She's like, that's it. I'm calling them. Calls them. So we go back. We were on U Chicago's campus for about 2 hours at least for one beer, out $10, and
You're
went
at
back-
20.
Yeah. And went back to the apartment.
Everything was fine. We were chill.
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah.
There was tension, and we just fully just swept it under the rug and never talked about it.
Yeah, exactly.
You want to hear another funny
And
part
that's
of it?
how guys
So-
do it.
So,
That's how we do, baby.
so, Cade,
You keep okay.
Say Margaret.
Margaret, you remember that little library box thing that was just down the road from the apartment?
Oh yeah.
She like really wanted that goddamn fucking Roots book. Not like good roots, not like O.J. Simpson roots, just actual literal tree roots. Wanted it, but we're like, no, we cannot spend any more time. Like, we've got to get back. Yeah, she has that book. There was some definite tension. At one point, you had my blanket, and I was like, I'm just not gonna ask him for it. But
I
I'll
had
just-
your blanket.
Yeah, you had my
Oh, I
blanket.
didn't know. I just was given a
And-
blanket. I didn't
And
know.
so I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna sleep without it. It's fine. It's that gray one right there. And
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
and I was like, fuck it. And then you went to the bathroom. And I was like, yoink, taking that back. Went to sleep. But like,
I slept
David-
like a baby.
oh, I slept like a baby. I don't think David talked to us at all that night. Because like even at one
No.
point I was like, oh hey David, like what time are we leaving tomorrow?
Yeah, he was. I think he went back into his parents' room, his sister's room. I mean.
Oh no, and like that's the thing is we fully got why you guys were upset. But
I mean, in all honesty, I really didn't have anything to be upset about. I just had to pick a side.
Yeah.
And it was Chicago, and David. I wasn't gonna let David walk home.
I mean,
Oh, no,
the
yeah.
one thing I should say is we're all adults. I think
Yeah.
we should be able to put trust in each other that we won't fuck you over. Like, we're going to
Yeah.
come home.
yeah.
We're not going to fuck up your
We like
travel
fully
plans.
found ways to get home before. We were like, we'll get up this time. Like it's fine. We'll be fine. And
See, I was, if anything, I was just more worried that you guys would,
die.
yeah, because I've heard bad things about Chicago. So
The only
was just
reason I
worried.
felt safe
Okay.
is because we're going to a college campus.
well, I felt
I
safe
didn't know you
there.
guys were going to a college campus. You guys never said that.
So
Or at
I
least
felt safe
never
there
heard it.
too because also like that was the thing when we were sitting on the street, we were in a college campus. It's not.
there was
it's-
literally security officers out
we
there.
sat
Oh.
down and there were security officers at corners
Oh, I
every
did not know
few
that.
blocks. So we literally like sat across the corner from one.
Oh yeah, because like I've heard like I've known people that have gone there and then they're like, yeah, like outside my door or like, outside my apartment, like which is like the outside of the campus area, like that's where a lot of.
I know it's
stuff
funny. There
Shady
was
shit.
a homeless guy that came up to us and saying something about
Oh,
give me
yeah.
$1, and they like fully knew his name. They're like, all right, go to sleep, man. And he goes, okay, and just walked away.
It was an experience, though. That's
It
for
was
sure.
honestly a great story.
We our story is we walked down probably about 20 minutes because I kept looking for Lyft and I was like, it says it's 30 minutes. It says it's 30 minutes. No, it was giving me the ride time.
You fucking more. We literally, not even exaggerating, walked a minute.
No.
No.
What he's saying is he's being a fucking
Yeah, no.
idiot.
That one.
It didn't take 30 minutes to get to us. It took 30 minutes to get
Get
back.
home.
Well, and no, because you remember the whole big complaint too was that it was surcharged. 1 block away. it
No,
was
but
not
Oh
the-
no,
surcharged.
no!
the-
like, I noticed that, but I still
Yeah.
saw that
The
it
big
was-
thing, though, was the time.
Yeah, because
The 30 minutes.
Yeah, because I didn't realize that it was giving me the ride time. I realized only after
so
I
fucking
I
dumb.
literally was just like,
No, I get
David-
that because Uber gives you the time it takes first.
Yeah. 'Cause
Yeah,
we were
I
trying out
didn't
Lyft.
know that.
Lyft could sponsor us. I'm just trying to get a sponsor. We went over this last podcast. Shit's expensive, man.
Hey, Uber, Lyft, I use you regularly to go to
I would
IHOP at 1 a.m.
I would
and then yell at
100%.
my roommate.
Oh, you remember? I looked over at one point when we were doing that, and you were giving the driver the hands. You were like, I was like, oh fuck, I wonder what he's talking about.
I was.
Yeah.
Oh, I think.
I looked over. You were in their Uber, weren't you? Were you in ours?
Wait, which one?
don't
The
remember.
ride there. Or
The right
back?
there.
Oh, I think I was telling him that like to go because I think that's when we saw the other.
Oh
Yeah.
no. We had a chill lady Uber driver.
She was super
We had-
chill.
We had a chill
Straight chiller.
Asian guy. He was like,
I heard he barely talked to you guys.
no, he talked to me. He didn't. Yeah, he didn't talk to anybody else, but he talked to me.
We've had some interesting nights.
That's just college. For those who we scared about 10 minutes ago, college is fun.
College is fun. Classes suck sometimes, but they can be fun.
College is fun, but man, the classes suck.
College is fun, but man, the classes.
You guys,
College
are,
is fun, but man, dude, the classes
the
fucking
classes are
suck.
fucking booty.
you guys are the only reason why I'm still at Purdue. Honestly.
Oh no, yeah. On that note, our professor said something about going, "Hey guys, by the way, we're trying to get accredited again. So it's just through like a national program." He just kind of lightly tosses out there. He was like, "If we don't get accredited, your degrees are going to be shit. They're going to be meaningless to companies."
Sick.
So, you guys better hope and pray for the podcast's sake that it gets accredited, because I promise you, if it does not get accredited, I'll fucking go to Ball State or something. I'm
This
out.
is your job now.
So, what?
This is your job now.
Fuck, I'm going homeless then.
Connor comes back every week from Ball State to come shoot.
Comes back for an hour. That's it. Like, you have to have everything set up. I'm like, fucking, what's up?
He walks in and gets it done, leaves.
But, no, I love it here. Couldn't be happier.
Yeah. Purdue's
It took
great.
me a really long time to.
Yeah, I
be
think it takes
happy.
most people a lot of time to settle.
I don't even think like I remember freshman year. Like I was still like I could transfer back to Trine right now because they gave me half tuition.
Yeah, if it's fucking trying.
But it would have given me a scholarship and something that I wanted to be doing because I didn't know what I was doing back then. I only transferred into my major this first semester.
So that's the nice thing is I've known what I want to do since freshman year, 8th grade.
I mean, I knew what I wanted to do, but I didn't get into what I wanted to do
Yeah.
because I screwed myself over.
See, I'm doing bio just because,
Just
like-
cause.
like in high school, like you just had to fucking pick. I was like, I fucking hate history. I hate math. I hate most things. Biology is the one class I can kind of bear.
You didn't like look at all the majors that Purdue offered. And you're
I
like,
did.
"Yeah."
It's just
Yeah, let's tell the story. How the what were you like? I'm gonna apply to Purdue.
Yeah.
like it's just the way it happened. Like I knew I was gonna do bio.
Wait, didn't you apply here because you didn't have to write an essay or something?
No, I had to
No,
write
no,
an
that's
essay.
that's what Vim did. He applied here strictly because he didn't have to write an essay.
Like my whole college process was messy. I got rejected a bunch.
Oh,
Purdue was not even close to my first choice.
Four
I
for
got
four,
rejected
baby.
a bunch.
Huh?
I was 4 for 4.
My
Uh,
first choice was like
Top
UCSB. dude.
programs.
I would get accepted, but only if I applied for undecided.
See, I got
That was my
direct
fucking
admit
mistake.
into.
What?
I got a direct admit into the programs that I wanted.
I could have probably gotten into a bunch of different colleges if I applied undecided.
Yeah.
wanna
But I
hear it.
applied
Well,
as a
that's-
bio major
Because
everywhere.
they will take anybody, and then
No, so get this. I had a kid in my high school who, to this day, don't know if he did it because he fucked up or if he did it because he was actually low-key smart.
Mhm.
Applied to Purdue, because you get the January 15th, I think, is the day they send out the acceptance letters,
Yeah.
something like that. Which, oh shit, that's
Oh,
like
yeah, I
today
I
or
didn't
tomorrow. Like, hopefully people get in.
yeah, good luck, guys. if you're
And
listening to this,
so
This will not be released.
no, that's
today.
why I said hopefully people got
good luck
in.
in the past, guys.
But we're all back and we're like, oh hey, like did you get in? He goes, yeah, I got in the gender studies program.
Yeah, that's smart.
That's real smart.
He goes, I meant to do general education.
Well, dumb but smart. Dumb but real smart.
Looks good on your resume,
Dude, it's so easy to get into great colleges with shitty majors. So
Are you saying
easy.
gender studies is a shitty major?
It's a tiny major that's not very competitive.
He's the only person I've ever heard at gender studies here at Purdue.
What?
He's not in it anymore.
What did my friend do? Or my friend's friend, I think, went to Tech,
friend,
Georgia Tech.
friend.
I don't think he had the grades for Tech, but Tech obviously is more STEM. It's science, engineering, all that shit.
Their engineering
Applied
seems better than
business?
Purdue's, I've heard.
Switched into whatever engineering
and,
or
like,
science. Like
That's the thing.
first
too.
few weeks.
because that's what I was gonna do. I was going to transfer into environmental engineering, like second semester freshman year, and then I failed 2 classes, had a 1.3 GPA, and you needed 3.0.
Well,
so
and like
I couldn't.
what I've noticed too is that it is. I don't know how many times easier. It is a lot easier to get into a program once you're in college, because they'll see that in high school, say you needed a 3.5 in high school. They're like, oh, well, why the fuck is high school is so much easier than college? Why didn't you get a 3.5? But you can come in and have a 2.8 in college and like, okay, you're doing fine. That's just below B average. They're like, yeah, no, fine.
That is,
like,
welcome. That like is a B average. I think it's a 82%. So because that's what I have.
I mean, the only thing about coming into undecided is for me personally, that'd be nervy as hell, dog.
It really was. It is nervy.
You get nervous by glass clanking.
Okay, but dude, like not knowing.
Are we gonna do a Patreon?
I don't fucking know. Maybe.
Because that could be one of the things that we send them a video of us clanking glass in your face and you're going.
This is ideas. You guys
like
are
$15. Would you do it?
This is live brainstorming.
Would you do it?
I don't fucking know yet, dude.
No,
$15.
No, Avi has to drop a glass bottle down the chute.
You can. Okay, look. I fucking hate the sound of glass.
It's hilarious.
It's just terrible. Stop. Stop.
Here, Connor.
It fucking sucks, dude.
It's fucking no. I got him. Cheers.
It sucks, dude. The sound of glass fucking sucks.
When we did cheers on Thanksgiving, did you not participate? Did you cower in fear?
I don't. Did we do cheers?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did cheers.
I don't fucking remember, dude.
Why don't you remember?
I fucking blacked out, obviously.
No, you didn't. No, you fucking didn't.
No, as in not alcohol-wise. Out of fear.
Yeah. Watch you somehow end up. There's a high chance that you're going to have beakers everywhere.
Huh?
Like the glass.
Oh, yeah. I'm very careful, dog.
Didn't you tell me that you had to like work with like the blood samples this summer and you weren't even scared of the blood? You were just like.
Not this summer. That was like sophomore or junior summer.
But you were like carrying everything like.
Blood sucks. Oh my God. I was working at a genetics lab and you had to extract DNA from different samples. So.
Dude, you want to hear something fun? A different podcast I was listening to today.
Oh, really? You listen to podcasts? It's not ours? Wow.
No, I always listen to podcasts.
I
listen to podcasts a lot. But it's just like a random one or one that I listened to. Had nothing to do with this, but like they brought up in the podcast that the way that they extract plasma with a needle now was invented by a guy in his garage. Like he didn't make it in a lab, because before, I don't know if you knew, they had to have a centrifuge in order to do it. You needed like a full room in order to extract plasma.
That makes me feel safe because I'm the universal plasma donor. Actually, I'm looking into donating.
Are you AB?
You get like $250 if you donate.
Yeah,
I'm looking into.
But you have to do like 5 donations, I think.
Are you AB?
Yeah, I think I'm AB neg.
Or I'm
because I did look into it because
it's on my health card.
Podcasts are expensive. I don't know, have I said that before?
Hey, you wanna go to CSL Plasma with me?
Not in the slightest, because I
donated to Red Blood. Or Red Cross, whatever the fuck.
Red Cross is different because they take out a certain amount plasma. They take out the blood, extract the plasma, and then put the plasma deficient blood back in. So you're like even more out of it then.
Yeah, it's
easy. No, I remember because I donated blood. Then we went out to a party that night.
Why'd you do that?
Oh yeah, I remember.
And I was so dehydrated. I sat down in the middle like strobe lights and shit. I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna die. I was so dehydrated. Try and cap
this about an hour.
Huh?
Should probably try and cap this at about an hour.
But I think we can go over minutes right now. I think we can go over. I truly don't care.
I just think for the listener's sake, because I can tell you right now. Again, I listen to podcasts. In it, if I see like the first set is like an hour and 30 minutes, I'm like, that's gonna be.
Oh no, we're not going over an hour.
That's what I'm saying. We should try and cap it at an hour.
Yeah, we can go a bit over, but not.
But no, as I was saying earlier, I worked at a genetics lab where we had to extract DNA from different samples. So for the most of the time, I worked with saliva samples and urine samples, which I was fine with.
Yummy.
Did you drink the saliva?
A little bit.
What about the pee?
I dipped the pee in the sea.
The sea? Wait, what the fuck is the sea? Do you think saliva?
Cocoons.
Did you think saliva started with a C?
No, I know it starts with a S or B.
Huh?
What's the question?
What's the question?
Can you repeat the question, sir?
No, but then the fucking one day this dude brings out blood. I start freaking out. Seeing somebody else's goddamn blood in a tube is just disgusting.
Yeah. I had to get a blood sample done because I went to the doctor and they were like, hey, we're going to check your prostate. But they like, not like in...
Sick.
But like they did it like with like blood. I don't know how it is. I don't know, whatever. They took my blood basically, and like the entire time the lady was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I just don't want to see. I don't like needles. I don't like blood. I don't like being in this room."
Dude. Speaking of prostates, remember the Office joke where he's gonna go, where Michael Scott's going for a colon?
Oscar.
He asked Oscar,
So what should I expect?
"What can I do to make this more pleasurable for me and the doctor?"
Another, just like my mind, super ADHD, fucking ping pongs everywhere if I'm not talking. We didn't mention the fact that we're in a different room. So
We're in a different room now.
Yeah, so we're trying to find out which is going to be the best for our setup.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't mind my room.
I like
it.
this.
I'm
Well, this
not in
sets
a
us up.
different room.
Here's the reason. This sets us up so that we can add a third person.
It's just gonna be tight as fuck, dude.
Yeah, we're gonna be good friends.
You can add a third person that's not in frame.
Yeah, you could do that too, but that's not as fun.
That's not as
That's
fun.
exactly what I'm doing right now.
Yeah, but because we weren't prepared.
Because you're ugly.
Yeah.
We weren't prepared to have a third. Like, I was just like, oh, I can add another mic if you would just want to be off frame.
See, so here's the thing.
Do
We
you
put
wanna-
a third.
I mean,
person
right now
here.
you're an unofficial guest at the moment.
So we put a third person in the
You'll
middle.
be
of
an
it.
official guest at some
And-
point.
Like I said last one, it's just for us to fuck around and have fun. Who cares if it looks good? Put me on the corner.
Me,
here.
I care if it looks good.
Fine. Podcast over. I'm packing up.
I care if it looks good.
Well,
spent
like,
it-
yeah, I want it to look good. I want it to like visually look good, but like if we're cramped, like our viewers are gonna be so mad.
I'll be mad.
Nobody cares about you, Avi.
Me, I care.
How's Gerald, by the way?
Gerald,
Does he miss you?
I actually have a picture of Gerald. Here, I'll pop it up on the screen.
Who's Gerald?
Did you get your picture?
His
Did you
name
get
is
a picture?
Bono, actually. He just calls him Gerald. It's my dog.
Did you get a picture of you in the tux? Can you see under the table at all?
Nope.
No.
He just slipped off you guys.
I'm naked.
He's actually
me see.
wearing a toga. Under.
Gerald.
I thought for a good half a second there that Gerald had headphones on, because his ears are darker.
Yeah.
And he's in the gym, so it makes sense.
Gerald's my dog.
So.
Nothing happened to him. Did he? Something happened to him recently. He had a lump, but it was nothing.
Oh, my dog has a ton of lumps. They're just fatty lumps, though.
But no, he had it on his paw,
Oh, really?
and he had to get it. We got it removed. I think it came back negative.
Oh, it was
This is
benign.
my dog, Doug.
That's not your dog.
I really want a dog, guys.
Isn't that a dog from like a Vine or something?
So nah, I don't know.
It might be. I feel like I.
I feel like I've seen it before.
So yeah, I've been looking into getting a dog. Pretty much, I think every single person's told me it's not a good idea. So I'm probably still gonna get one senior year.
Jesus, man.
The only bad thing is the other apartment that I was looking at for a senior year.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a 30 or 40 pound max. A boxer doesn't. The boxer's not 30 or 40 pounds.
Can we kick David out senior year?
Can we subtract David's weight and add that to the dog's weight?
We'll dress him. I even have a name pick out for it and everything.
Dude,
already.
he'll be
It's
like
gonna
Scooby
Buxton.
Doo whenever they have to take him on a plane and he dresses up as a woman.
God, that was hot.
Miss Doubtfire.
What the fucking dog?
Yeah, we'll just say
Well, how are you doing today?
Ba.
Ba, ba, ba.
I am the dog of wisdom.
If the ball is too big for your mouth, then it is not
Not
your
your
ball.
ball.
Okay, we can't be quoting shit like that.
Why
yeah,
not?
We can. Why
It's
Who
not?
the
fucking
fuck wants to listen to us
legendary.
quote shit like that?
Me?
Everybody.
Me?
I get.
Me.
Why do I keep
I'm a
acting?
third of our listeners.
Why do I keep acting like people are gonna listen to this?
People honestly might not be listening.
It doesn't matter.
This is for future us to be able to look back on.
No, hey, you can stop doing this. I'll take your spot.
No, that's why I said it's future us to be.
Yeah,
to
well,
look
I'm
back
gonna
on.
keep doing this.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna
We're gonna
take
keep
your-
doing it. We're gonna keep doing this,
Nope, just me.
and we're gonna have them all compiled so that.
Just me.
Both me and Connor are kicked off. It's just Andy.
Okay, then you really
But-
get 0 views.
But I don't sit up there. I just sit back here. The entire
you
time.
record.
I'm scared of the camera.
You just record like just a bunch of bugs.
Bunch of chairs.
Just a bunch of fucking
Chairs.
chairs.
Just a flower growing.
Dog.
You steal somebody else's video. No, you're recording a laptop playing a YouTube video.
I get.
Did you ever
Sam-
see the thing where the guy streamed? I forget which fight it was, but he streamed it, but
Oh,
held
yeah,
an
on
Xbox
his-
controller the whole time. So that he can,
Well, do you also see the guy who streamed it on his glasses?
Yeah.
it's hilarious. I'm kind of pumped for the fight this week.
McGregor.
Who you think? I want We were talking about this. I kind of want McGregor to win just because I want to see him come back. But
Who
I
is
also
it?
like
Is it Diaz?
Cerrone. Cowboy Cerrone.
Couldn't fucking tell you that.
He has a
But like I
cowboy
also
hat.
want to see his
He's a
face just
Western
get
man.
just fucking punched in.
See, McGregor's dope, but he's also a fucking asshole.
Yeah, he does a lot of
You
dumb
know
shit.
assholes. Butthole joke.
Avi eats
It's
ass.
me, brother.
I don't eat ass.
Yes, he does. He ate my ass last night.
No.
And then he went.
So,
Andy, I'm
how
just
about
gonna-
the
I'm just gonna
political
negate
stance
your
of-
whole audio?
just this is the entire time. Just wasted my time. Wasted an hour.
When's the last time you reset it?
I'm at 6 minutes and 27 seconds.
Okay.
Are we gonna do the little intro thing too?
Yeah, we can do that. We
We
can do
should
that today.
make an intro.
Yeah,
It's
we're
just
gonna shoot
it's
that
just
after.
gonna be like
Do you guys want like a graphic design? I can make one.
I'm
Like,
working on it. I have
You're
After
working
Effects. Yeah.
Okay.
okay.
Never mind.
Can I? We'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
Talk about it later.
So let's start. Let's do a little wrap up.
Oh,
We're rapping now.
Yeah, we're at 50. I don't want
Well, I
to.
don't know how to rap. Yeah, take him out. Take his audio out.
well, the battery just died. So
No. So this is just black screen for you guys now.
Let's
Thanks for
throw
Audio
up-
get
listening.
naked.
let's throw up like bugs.
Just a
Bunch of chairs.
just a bunch of chairs. Great. This is just making my editing job harder. Thank you for listening to Who the Fuck Cares podcast.
What the fuck is that voice?
I don't know. I just start playing that. Anyways, thank you for listening. I'm Avi.
I'm Connor.
I'm Andy. Thank you guys for
That's
letting
Doug.
me.
And tune in next. You can't see Doug or picture of Doug. That's it. We'll end it on a picture of Doug. That's magnificent. Thank you. Bye,
Bye.
honey.